Bakom lucka 23 kan vi se på en dokumentär jag gjorde från en av de drabbade kibbutzerna i Israel efter 7 oktober. Jag guidas genom kibbutz Kfar Aza av en av de överlevande från massakern, Licky, i februari 2024. Den har fått för lite visningar i förhållande till hur bra och hur viktig den faktiskt är.
On the 7th of October 2023, the Islamist fanatics Hamas, mostly in control of the Gaza Strip since 2006, together with Palestinian Islamic Jihad, Mujahideen Brigades, Al-Aqsa Martyrs Brigade, Abu Ali Mustafa Brigades, and others, as well as ordinary Gazans who crossed the border with Israel together with UNRWA teachers to partake in the murder, torture, rapes, looting, and kidnapping. They came on foot, in vehicles, from paragliders, in boats, to kill and die. 3,000 terrorists are supposed to have entered Israel, not counting Palestinian civilians joining in. They were accompanied by rockets, 5,000 in the first 20 minutes. Hamas called the operation Al-Aqsa Flood. Israelis call it Black Saturday or Simchat Torah massacre, after the Jewish holiday Hamas had chosen to attack on. Internationally, it's the events of October 7th. 1,200 Israelis were murdered, 250 kidnapped. Since that day, the pogroms created an army of around 500 orphans under the age of 18. We are on our way to Kibbutz Kfar Aza in the Gaza envelope, just over a mile from Gaza. This is where we meet Licky. Today she works for IDF's Widows and Orphans organization. She is also a survivor of what Wikipedia now calls the Kfar Aza massacre.
In this 7 in October, I wake up to the alarm, like in 6:30 in the morning, something like this. And then actually I've been in Angover. We have a party day before. I tell you about this more when we go to the other neighborhood. And I don't understand what's happened, what is the alarm, it's Saturday. And very, very quick, I heard like a gunshot and Arabic. So there I see, okay, this is something else. It's never happened. There is a terrorist in the kibbutz. And then this is what I say, the WhatsApp group. Everybody, you hear this, what's happened? I call to my father, because he's the head of the security. My father was a very funny man. He was very serious when he was in the service, but between us, he was a sachbak, funny guy. And he told me in the phone that he never saw this big attack from Hamas. It was very unusual. And then he put his shachpat, vest and helmet and go to fight. This is the last time I spoke with him. So I've been in my apartment like 10 hours until 5 p.m. in Saturday. And then I heard soldier go this way, in this place. So I just opened the door and go to him, take me to my house, take me to my family. It's very close. If it won't be so close, I didn't ask this. And they'll be shocked, like, oh my God, what she wants for us.
So you were hiding?
I hide in my apartment.
You have a bomb shelter in there?
This, yeah. Everybody have a bomb shelter here. This bomb shelter, this. So this is mine. Actually, איך אומרים, לא הספקתי. I don't have time, כאילו.
I didn't have time.
I didn't have time to close the windows. Now it's closed, but it was like this. So if the terrorist came here, I was die, actually. And because they sit very close to my window, if I close, they can hear me. So I hide between under the bed, like 3 or 4 hours. My battery is gone. There is no service this time. I didn't know nothing. And the soldier, I just ran, take me to my family. And after the commander that shoots where I show you, I meet him after a few weeks, and he told me, I didn't know what to do. Maybe all your family die in your house. It was החלטה בשטח של מפקד.
Decision on the moment.
Yeah. And I don't left them any choice. I just run with him. So we go this way with the soldier. It was like 20 soldiers. It's a lot. They חיבקו אותי.
20 soldiers that were surrounding her.
Surround me, like they move 10, bring the civilians, and then I move and they more 10. They very protected me. It's important to say that here in the rooftop there is a shooter from the Hamas.
Oh.
Okay. It's a miracle that I alive actually. And there, between the houses, you can see a lot of gap. You see, this is my cat Amos. He's died also, not in the war, but he all the time go to hide there. And I say to the soldier, be careful, there is a very big gap there. Maybe they hear, and they actually be here. And we go all this. Every open place, they stop, they looking, and continue, and bring me up. Here we hide behind the cars. There is a big parking. This is a very open place, so we stay here a few minutes. They need to skin the place to be clean. And that's how they give us to my mother and my sisters. I show you. So this is my parents' balcony. That's the way that my father do a very smart thing. This is the BAM, the shelter, the house, and he do a door from outside. כאילו ישר לממ"ד. זה מאוד נוח. ככה הם חילצו אותי. כן. You don't need to go inside the house, you just swap. כאילו הכניסו אותי ישר לממ"ד.
Right.
כן.
And who was here?
Here was my 70 and 20 years old sisters, two my sisters, and my mother, and Sam, our dog. My brother was in Mexico in a surf vacation, and it's very, very lucky because he's a commander in the army. So if he be here, he should die also with my father. He's in a navy, very big commander. And now I want to show you, okay, and in this, after they bring me to here, we be here 24 hours more. We risk just in 4 p.m. in Sunday.
And the fighting...
Rescued, 4 p.m.
Rescued.
Yes.
And the fighting...
All the time. This is what you heard. You can recognize between the shoot of the terrorist and the soldier. The soldier is bodedet, like boom, boom.
Single shots.
Single shots. And the terrorist is automatic. This is the sound you heard all the time. And this time, tank. A lot of tanks over Israel. A lot of makachim.
This I don't know.
Big guns. תותחים. Cannons. Artillery. You heard everything. We born to this situation, not born, but we grow up to this situation, so everybody recognize the sound. It's azui.
So only the day after you could come out of here, you went with a soldier so you could be with your family, and then 24 more hours in here.
That's why I say the commander is shoot there. The soldier didn't know what to do. There was a messed up. I don't blame everyone. It was very, very hard times. But they rescue us only in Sunday. We are one of the last rescue in Kfar Aza, my family. With no air, no electric, almost no food and water, no air, this is the important thing. It was very hard hours. I'm sorry you are wet.
No.
And all the time we didn't know what about my father.
Oh, you didn't know?
We didn't know. We wait for him. Why not come? He should come. The army is here. Why is he still fighting? The army is here. And ככל שהשעות, as the hours passed, we we try to talk about the option that he die, and what if, all the if. It was very hard. Only when we rescue, we try to figure it out how many people killed here, and then we say, okay, of course he killed. They're one of the first people that go to fight. My luck that I've been in חוסר ודאות.
Without knowing, without certainty.
I've been uncertainty only 2 days. In Tuesday, I heard my father die. I told you before, my friend Tomer, Itamari family, he didn't know like almost a month. So 2 days is amazing. And it's the terrible day.
Family, that's who got burned.
בדיוק, exactly. So the son of them didn't know almost a month if our parents die. Only 2 days.
So how many people live in Kfar Aza, or lived in Kfar Aza?
1,000.
1,000?
And killed 64.
64 died. They were murdered.
Murdered.
And how many were kidnapped?
18, but now 5. Some of them released, and 2 of them die in the host.
In the terrible catastrophe of the friendly fire.
If you want to tell about this in English, it's...
You know, the 3 hostages that were killed by Aron, they thought they were terrorists. So 2 of them were from Kfar Aza.
Okay. I didn't know that.
I show you the houses after. Ken. And like I say before, we all like family. All the member who murder here, it's effect of everybody. Really, Ken. The terrorist came to the house, murdered the wife, and the mother and the father, and the 3 children be alone in the house. They hide in the closet, the 2 of the children, and one of them, Abigail, she's very famous in the world, she ran to this house. It's 3 years old children to the house with the מחסן, איך אומרים, David? There is a group in the kibbutz, all the year, not just in the war. They practice a few times in a year to protect the kibbutz. It's people from here, not the army, people from here that live here, like the sheriff of the kibbutz. My father is the head of them, and they all like soldiers. They fight like a soldiers here. So Avichai, the father of brother Brodech family, is one of the members of the Kitat Konenut, and take his vest, kasda, helmet, and go to fight. And then he see Abigail, the little girl that saw her parents kill in front of her eyes, and she ran to her friends from the garden.
From the kindergarten.
From the kindergarten. She was blood all over her face, the blood of her father. And then he bring her home, go to fight outside, and then the terrorists came and take all Avichai family with Abigail to Gaza.
Saturday, October 7th, morning, terrorists and Gazan civilians alike break through Israel's border with Gaza and into Israel proper.
In this Gader border, there is 80 breaks, פריצות.
Yeah.
80 breaks from the terrorists. They actually...
80 different places?
Different places. It's
wow.
a lot. It's very unusual.
Wow.
איך אומרים גופות? In 10 in October, the army find here 250 bodies of terrorists. Just bodies. A lot of people. So they think something like 300 terrorists only in Kfar Aza. It's a lot. It's מטורף, insane.
They all came in at once, or it was different stages?
Most of them at once, and they saw the army didn't came, so they
stayed.
They stayed. From this street, there is Goldstein Almog family. The father and the big sister killed, and the mother with 3 children kidnapped in Gaza. They set free in like 52 days after 52 days.
Killing peace.
This is Itamari house. The mother and father, Ram and Lily, they murder her. They burn the house like 7 hours. And it's important to say that they bring chomer be'era.
Flammable material. Yeah.
Flammable material that go up to 700 degrees. It's like more heater, I don't know.
Hotter.
Hotter. So they broke the house. It was a very long time to recognize the bodies of them, like almost a month. They have 2 children. Her children is a very close friend of mine. It was terrible time. You know, it's almost months you don't know if your parents die or kidnapped in Gaza or don't know where. It was a very hard time until the funeral. And the house speak by herself. I don't know. I don't know what to say more. It was a very beautiful house, very colorful. The mother, Lily, she head of tarbut.
Culture.
The culture of the holidays. She organized all these things. Why I forgot, I'm sorry. In this street, there is also a Kutz family. All the family murder. Father, mother, daughter, and 2 brothers. 5 people. They find them hug.
Oh.
Their bodies. It's one of the terrible story in the kibbutz. I'm sorry, I forgot because all of the story, but it's very important to say. איך אומרים עפיפון?
Kite.
Kite. Okay, there is a traditional in the kibbutz, like 30 years traditional. In every Sukkot, the holiday, we fly a kite here in front of Gaza to symbol for peace. Every family made their own kite, and we fly it, and it's amazing. After I searched a photo, and it needs to be in 7 October. Lily Tamari is organized this traditional, and Aviv Kutz, the Kutz family, they always win this context. Aviv, it was the best kite made, so they're very excited for this, and it's so symbolic that all the family die in this Saturday, and the woman that organized this.
Why is it symbolic?
Because they organize ceremony for peace in 7 October, and they murdered. It's messed up. And we do it in Tel Aviv for the hostages after the 7 October. It's like a little symbol of peace that we do here. Everybody is like my family. Lily and Ram was like my father, and the last picture in my father's phone is with Lily. So everybody is connected there. Agam, I told you, I was מדריכה שלה. We all one big family, so it's a זכות for me to tell the stories. I don't know if David told you, but I'll also be here in 7 October. I tell my story when I come to my apartment. I think what it's the view here, it's like Russian roulette. It's like, here it's nothing broke, and here, disaster. It's not כאילו תוכנית מסודרת. It's not, they don't become organized. This not, this die, this live, this earth generally, איך אומרים פצוע? This is earth, this is not earth. So it's like destiny, you don't know how to call this. It's very messed up, this thing.
The denial of what happened that day started shortly after the global celebrations for the massacres.
People say a lot of things, but deny that it didn't happen, it's very hard for me to... I heard everything, I feel everything, I lost my father, so the people that say that didn't happen at all, I'm sorry, this is stupid people. There is a photo. We can see everything. The terrorist by himself film everything. So I don't understand why they deny this. If it's okay or not okay, it's another question, but it's happened.
You lost more than just your father, your friends also.
בדיוק, נכון. I told them, everybody here, it's like a family for me. I very connect to this place. My father died, and someone it's like my father died, and someone it's like my father died, and my best friend died, and my parents of my friends, and a lot of people.
Other elderly people were not so lucky.
This is my grandma's house, where is the sukkah. My grandma is 83 years old. She be by herself in the room shelter, like more than 20 hours, with no food, water, medicine. And lucky that the rocket, it fell in the inter of their cell phone. So the terrorists can't come to take her because they חסם את הכניסה.
Block the entrance.
Block the entrance. So it's funny that I say that rockets, it's lucky, but it was lucky for her because Russian nothing, בדיוק, Russian roulette. So this is the story of my brave grandma. אני מאוד מתגאה בה.
Very proud of her.
I'm proud of her. She also...
she's okay?
She's very good, she's in שפעים, she every day going to shiatsu, to reflexologia, to... she's a סורגת. Knitting heads for the soldier, כדי שלא יהיה להם קר.
So that they won't be cold.
Yeah, she's an amazing woman, really. Actually, it's a funny story when the soldier come to take us, לחלץ אותנו.
To rescue.
To rescue us. We say, our grandma is the end of the street, save our grandma. And we say, who is your grandma? And we say, Batya Cohen. And they laugh, they say, ברור, of course we rescue Batya. We can't forget her, she's very character. She's זכירה, איך אומרים? Everybody remember her.
Yeah, memorable.
Yeah, memorable. So it's funny. This is Gali and Zivi.
Yeah.
כן. תכף אנחנו נלך אליהם גם. We go to her houses too.
They are still kidnapped.
They are still kidnapped. Here live Stahl family. Mira, the mom is murdered. Here they murder Bila Epstein. She's like my grandma age. So, like I say before, it's like a Russian roulette. They okay, they not, they okay. And you see, the house is okay. You can see, you can't know that people die here.
And still you have these flags with shalom.
נכון, משפחת שטל family very believe in peace, it's very individual. Who wants peace, who won, who don't. So they very believe. Until now, even the mom is murdered, they still want the peace.
So most of them were rescued, they were not taken hostage, this family?
No, the mom murdered, she be alone in the house, and he murdered with the two dogs of the family. It's important to say.
They murdered the dogs as well?
Yes, a lot of dog murders here. It's important to say it's true.
Returning to Kfar-Aza.
It's hard to say. Even the people here don't know to say. I believe that people with the little children, it's more hard for them. I, 29 years old, I am single, I don't have boyfriend or children. And for my friends, it's a very hard question because we are starting our life. Nobody can say. I say I want to come back, but my friends don't know yet. And it makes sense. Until our friends don't come from Gaza, we don't know nothing. It's like still continue for us. It's don't end. And all the community say that they don't want to build Kfar-Aza new until they come back. And it's I agree with this 100%. So we are here, don't...
Licky's father.
So they start the alarm, going out with his camera to take a photo, and they saw the terrorists came from Gaza. You see how much he close to the border. And he called to my father, my father's name is Shachar. Shachar, there is a terrorist in the kibbutz. And there is a WhatsApp הקלטה, recording that my father say, it's not targil.
It's not an exercise.
It's not an exercise, it's for real. There is terrorists in the kibbutz. Everybody come to take your weapon. The weapon is not in the house. It's in the safe place.
Right.
Now we're going there. So all the כיתת כוננות, I'm sorry, there is no other name to call them.
The security team of the kibbutz,
all
the
the
internal alert
team. Going, jump from bed and run to the place of the gun.
To the armory.
To the armory. Fortunately, the terrorists know where this place, and they wait for them there. This is the hardest thing in the story. Now I show you.
How do they know? Even though I think I know the answer.
This is the good question. We don't know how they don't know. This is the messed up thing. Yeah.
But there are news reports of workers from Gaza who had permits to work in the kibbutzim around here, that they were doing reconnaissance and intelligence.
This is what everybody think. They say that a lot of people from Gaza work here, like in build a house, garden, everything. And חבל שהגיס שלך לא פה.
It's a shame that, okay, no, I'm not going to translate
the Shabak is מאשר אותם. It's given permission to come to work here. And after the work, they work out, they can see who live here, and they do like a list.
Report.
So all the workers that worked here, they were cleared by the Israeli security services?
נכון, yes. I want to say my personal opinion, but it's only my personal opinion. I don't think that's the work here. I think it's more than this. My opinion. It's not about, אין לי שום הוכחה לתת.
I don't have proof, but for
this is my opinion. I think it's more than this. It was very big מחדל.
Very big failure. So my father, after Roy Dan tell him there is a terrorist, he bring his vest, helmet, and go this way. And now we do a walk to the gun place. Here, the family that live in front of us is Tal Eilon, is the commander of the Kitat Konenut. Yes.
The emergency team.
Emergency, yes. It's the commander. My father is the head of the team, and this is the commander who practicing. And it's very funny that the neighbor and the neighbor of the gun shelter. So they come first. So the 16 members of the team security came in this morning to here to take the guns. I asked and הם הספיקו לקחת את הנשקים שלהם. תגיד לו את זה? הם הספיקו לקחת את הנשקים. הם לא נלחמו עם תחתונים למטה.
Okay, they managed to get their weapons.
This is all the people who died. This is my father. Shachar Aviani. And all these very brave men die in this grass, in this radius, más o menos. You can see my beautiful father. He's a סגן, איך אומרים?
Deputy.
איך?
Deputy,
Avi, is very, very close to us. All these widows is in our ארגון. I social work in IDF widow and orphans organization that make אני יודעת רק בעברית.
ספרי in Hebrew.
אני בעצם מה שאני עושה, תתרגם אותי,
What I do there?
it's מיצוי זכויות, להבין מה הצרכים.
To
to understand the needs
של האלמנות והיתומים
of the widows and orphans
שאיבדו את יקיריהם בצה"ל.
that lost their loved ones in defense of the country.
בעקבות המוות עולים המון בירוקרטיות, המון צרכים נפשיים.
There's a lot of bureaucracy and a lot of it's emotional needs.
שהמטרה שלי היא לתת להם מענה כמה שיותר מהיר ואפקטיבי.
And my goal, my objective is to get them the support that they need as efficiently as possible. And that's through the work of the IDF Widows and Orphans organization.
Mm-hmm. And all these brave men are wives and our children. It's members in our organization. Also me, actually.
Right.
Because you're an orphan now.
No, orphan.
Yes.
I'm orphan. IDF orphan. And my father actually died near to this tree.
You know exactly where?
I know exactly where, of course. Be careful. Something like here.
Here?
Okay. The neighbor Mazi, who live here, she also a member in our group, organized. She saw him from the window. So something like this, like in this place. They found their body in the מצב, in a position that they can tell that he fight until the last breath. When he actually protect the house, you can see how much is close to our house. It's under this. It's very brave for me to tell this story. I know my father, the most of the thing that he wants is to protect our his family and our community, and that's what has happened. He fight until the last shoot. The terrorists hide in the bushes there, and they shoot when they hide. They don't fight eye to eye. It's important to say this. And actually, ruining our life. There is nothing to say more. Like I say, with my father died 7 members of the team security. There is a very brave man that survived from here and killed a lot of terrorists in this attack. He also here there is a shoot on the rooftop and under the gap under the houses. They fight from everything. And this is the bloody grass with the, I show you, there is a, we want to do a sign from every people who die. Now Baram family start this. This is Aviv Baram, one of the members of the group. He died here. They do like little, איך אומרים, מנדרטה.
Like a monument.
Monument. He's very lovable guy, Aviv. My father, it was the head of the security, so everybody know him. I want to say a few words about him. I show you the bus station. My father every morning came with a security car. Every morning before the children go to the school, he be there. Just to see, I'm here, you are protected. He gives a lot of security for the children and the people in the kibbutz. When we rescue from the kibbutz in 8 in October, all the mothers come to us. All the time in the war, I say to my children, Shachar protect us, Shachar protect us. In my heart, I know he doesn't because he don't answer the phone. But my children, they feel protect just to know that Shachar protect us. And it's very ריגש אותי.
Moves me.
Moves me. He really השרה תחושת ביטחון.
That he gives the sense of security.
כן, for everybody in the kibbutz. The little children in the kindergarten, they think that my father stopped the rockets in my own hands because he's the hero. He's really hero before he died. he really was a hero for the children. It's very exciting. I was walking with him in the kibbutz and Shachar, and all the children come. You are the sheriff. אז זה ממש, it's very exciting for me. My father buried temporarily in kibbutz שפיים, where they, all the kibbutz, איך אומרים לפנות? They go to, are refugees in kibbutz שפיים, it's next to, between Herzliya and Netanya, in the middle of, the center of Israel. And my father, איך אומרים קבור? Buried there, but it's temporarily, and we want to move them here. It's very important for us and for him to bury in Kfar Aza. I know that it's important for him. And we should, after the funeral, we should go to protect cars, or just the family, and with the army, go to bury them here. But it's very, very hard war in this time, so they cancel us, and we move them when it was a peace. Now we can visit them, so it's more nice and comfortable. Yeah.
Swarming with terrorists.
There is something like 150 terrorists, only in these neighbors.
Do you know what makes this type of damage? What type of...
Tank, RPGs, a lot of the terrorists. They came here with a lot of artillery from Gaza. They say the artillery that came with it מספיק to war for years. They came with כמות לא הגיונית, נכון?
Crazy amounts.
בדיוק.
Enormous amounts of weapons. They brought a lot of weapons.
בדיוק, yes. You can check in the website how much and all the thing, I don't know, but this is the damage that you can see.
And in this block, it was people in their 20s.
20s.
Students of college.
This is my sister apartment, and she's very lucky. She fell asleep in my mother's house in this Friday. And this, my friend, they go to party on Friday. They came back in Saturday in the morning. They said a terrorist and go fast with the car. That's how this part of neighbors survive. It's very miracle.
The neighbor in this house over there, on the end of the street.
Aviv.
Aviv, is that a man or a woman? There's a man.
Man.
He was at the Nova Festival.
Okay, they're going to party in Be'er Sheva. Most of this neighbor, the party end. Most part of them come back to the kibbutz, saw the terrorists and go out. And Aviv from the Be'er Sheva go to the Nova, saw all the bodies on the road, and also survive. He survived Kfar Aza and the Nova. He's a hero. This is a lot of artillery. I don't know how to do. A lot of RPG, grenade. I don't know how they bring these assholes, but the most attacked was here, like you can see.
Who lived here?
He survived.
Who? Your friend?
Simon.
Simon.
There is a video I show you, how they rescue him from the window. Maybe you saw this video?
I don't know, maybe.
כן,
You know, so many...
כן. There is a couple that rescue.
Crazy. Look.
Crazy, כן.
Look.
אתה לא אפשר להבין את זה.
I mean, also this, but also all the shooting here.
כן.
Massive amount
And
of
two
shooting.
of them didn't be there, they go to the party.
They were in Nova?
No, in Be'er Sheva.
Ah, the Be'er Sheva party.
כן. Forum, if you know Forum.
Right.
Yeah. And the other part, you can see all the people. There is a couple, we go there, they made a museum. You can come in with a camera. They take one house, the couple murder, and do like a museum to להנציח אותם, to remember her. This part, a lot of people die, I can show you, in 20 years old.
Murder.
This is Nitzan Liebstein's house. He's 19 years old. He's murderer. He's the son of Ophir Lipstein, the head of the that I talk about him. Actually, Vered, the wife of Ophir Lipstein, her mother murdered, her son, her husband, and her nephew that I show you. This is Yuval Buyum. He's also 21 years old. He's murderer. This is Ophir Shoshani, his house. דיוויד, הגיס שלך שאל, אמר לי שזרק כמה שמות שהוא עובד איתם. היא הבת של אחת מהם. אופיר שושני, שהיא 20 years old. She almost finished the army. She should להשתחרר בדצמבר.
She was supposed to be released in December.
And then last December. She one of my best friend of my sister. You can see the house.
I saw the video you sent me of your sister when they got their tattoos.
בדיוק, נכון.
Right. She's one of those girls.
אז היא one and one is a Agam sister that murdered.
Oh, yes.
Agam like the artist?
כמו
האומנית, כן.
כמו האומנית, אגם.
יש אומנית אגם? I didn't know, sorry. אגם אצלי קיניבו, כן. מה נשמע, חג'בי? לא, אל תבכה, נשמה שלי, הכל טוב. כפרה עליך.
לא חשבתי שאני חידוש אותך.
Killing yourself to save your loved one.
This house Neta Epstein. He be in the apartment with his girlfriend, and the terrorist put a grenade, and he jumped on the grenade and survived her girlfriend. And he's murdered. So it's very brave story that I want to...
To save the life of this woman.
בדיוק, כן, exactly.
And she is okay today.
She's okay.
Except she had to see him die.
בדיוק. And she need to walk. When they rescued, she need to jump over his body. And there was, after we figured out it was engaged, they was only 22 years old, very young. But she buy a wedding dress. So it's a very hard story. Okay. All this neighbor, it's like young people that want to start their life, hang out with their friends, study something, travel in the world, and all their dreams cut. I want to translate for you this in Sweden. I don't know how to say that even in English. It's mean part of the human. Wow, you're good. It's like part of the people on a sofa. It's a very hard sentence. דיוויד, בוא תתרגם את זה לשוודית. שרידי אדם על הספה. כן.
באנגלית.
שרידי אדם על הספה.
Body parts.
On the sofa.
You understand. כן, אי אפשר לא להבין את זה.
זה חיילים כתבו את זה, כן?
גם פה, יש מחבל. There is a terrorist there. This is for 11 October. They write a date, you can see.
But there's still a terrorist in here on the 11th of October?
Yeah.
Here, this is...
Yeah, I see.
Okay.
But like 11 October, there is a terrorist here and then an arrow pointing into the apartment.
Why?
This is how they're communicating with the soldiers that are out here,
signs.
trying to clear the area. So there's someone that has identified that there's a terrorist in here. I don't know for whatever reason they need to move onwards or whatever, but they write the message for the next guy, there's somebody in here.
It's only young people who die here. They not fight everybody, they don't fight anyone, they don't be armed. They just be a young people that murder very brutal, in very brutal way.
Sally's birthday.
In the 16th October, there is a birthday for our friend Yuval Salomon. Her nickname is Sally. And we celebrate her birthday in Kibbutz Niram, it's next to Sderot. We take the pub there and we make a noon party. Everybody drunk, everybody celebrates, dancing, and actually it was a goodbye party. Sally, our friend, is murdered in Saturday morning. And this neighbor, we can't go inside the neighbor. I'm sorry I don't say this before. You can take a photo from here. And me and Sally sit here like until 11 o'clock in the night. We'll be very drunk. And you know, like very old good friends talk about the life and his birthday, so I
wished him.
I wished them a lot of things for his birthday. In Saturday morning, he sent us a message in the WhatsApp group of the friends, and he said they shoot me. And he sent us a picture of us shooting. And after like half an hour, I don't know how they broke this house and murdered her, very brutalic. And it was his last birthday. He celebrated 29 years old. This is his house, Yuval Salomon. The neighbor of him is Emily Damari. You can see David.
Mm-hmm.
This is Ziv Berman's house. He's kidnapped with Gali Berman, his twin brother. Gali, Emily, she's my friend, I told about her. She was scared when the terrorists came, and Gali, very brave, ran to his house to be with her, so she don't feel alone, and they kidnapped him together with Ziv, his twin brother. Aviad is one of our friends. He's murderer also. Before he murdered, he ran in all these neighbors to say, everybody go to shelter, there is a terrorist there. He tried to warn them, and he's murdered. Alon Shimriz, it's the story that David tell you that kill with Yotam Chaim that lives there in excedence from IDF. And this is a good story. This is the house of Bar Kislev. He's a very good friend of mine, and he survived. You can see how much miracle. Everybody or die or kidnapped, and he survived. I don't know how it's hard to say, but he heard and saw everything that happened. The Shabak and everybody take him to investigation, a briefing.
Yeah.
Also,
debriefing.
There is a very big commander that murdered her, and he saw this also. So the family came and tell us what happened. He saw everything. You see this gate? From this gate, everybody's kidnapped to Gaza. Now it's not broke, but it was. You can see how much it is. Just one-way ticket.
So there is no other barrier? This is the only barrier?
No, there is more, but they broke them when they come in. Agam Goldstein have a very famous sentence. She said, the 17-year-old, she say, it took me 7 minutes to go to Gaza and 52 days to come back. Aron, now you understand how much it was easy for him to take them to Gaza. I say before, I said it again, Agam Goldstein, the teenage that kidnapped him, she have a very strong sentence. She say, it took me 7 minutes to go to Gaza and 52 days to come back. Now it's 145 days.
So how far is it to Gaza, you think?
Less than 2 kilometers. It's 1 and 2,000.
1,200 meters.
Yeah, 1 kilometer and 1,200 meters.
Only memories remain.
We don't just came to tour. Like with a beer, we just sit here, enjoy the weather, enjoy the good memories we have from this place. And I try to remember this like a good place. And this is why it makes me strong. I say that we are a very strong community. After all this damage, we are stay strong. Like I say, a few of us want to come back and live here. Actually, for me, I'm going to figure it out how a lot of people here die. We also do it. I make a tour for you with the knowledge I know, because I want to know this knowledge. Nobody came and give me some record or something rishmi, official. It's just the community tell their stories.